over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Pulls it from the elbow. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
No good from outside. Pacers trail by 12. Ellis, the pass to Whiteside. Outside Hill. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
This is the slip thing.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Sanders. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Henderson for Aaron Aflalo. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Hill in for Bargnani. Freak. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Hill. Ellis outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 8 points for Monte Ellis.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason.
I mean, just beautiful.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The Knicks leading by 11. From outside the arc. Yep, it's good. And another 3 from Freak. Freak's got 25 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
All along.
Whoa. It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Dishes it to Williams. Freak with it, picked up by Turner. Here's Freak. Off target from outside. Outside, George. Got it off in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. C.J. Myers and Paul George are the wingmen. Then it's Young, then it's Turner, and it's Pope in at the 5 down low. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit it up. He had 67 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Screen by Young. And Miles kicks to Turner. Young outside. Shot to stop the run, and he recovers it. New York's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Freak. Connects from three-point range. Freak's got 32 points in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Young outside. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Doubled by Aflalo. And George kicks to Young. Indiana moving the ball around. Miles, that's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Freak. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A different look for New York. Sanders checked in for Lopez. And it's Porzingis in for Williams. In Indiana with a change here too. Bargnani's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hill against George. And it's sent back by Hill.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Passes to Porzingis. He dishes it to Freak. To the inside. Nice shot by Porzingis.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Here is Miles. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer, and he drops that one in. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the 76ers.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Hill. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Ellis comes in for George. Here's Freak. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Freak's got 38 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Outside for Miles. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And stolen by Freak. Launches a three, and that one's good. Freak's got 41.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Now here's Freak after Jordan Hill's miss. Here's Freak. And it's Miles with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Young with no one around. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bargnani over to help. Down low, here's Sanders, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Freak dishes to Boozer. Boozer a screen on Hill. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Ellis kicks to Hill, makes it off the glass. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to them.
And Turner with the block. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Hill, good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New York ahead, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Well, Carmelo, what...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just an amazing game for Freak. He's got 41 points and a ridiculous number of steals.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity too that he brings to the court.
Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Sanders. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Here's Porzingis, sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Freak missing. The Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Hill has the open look. Again, missing Hill.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Freak. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 44.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry. He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Bargnani has screen on Anthony. George passes to Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Lopez, he's checked in for New York. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Freak with it. He's picked up by Hill. And it's Freak missing. Indiana's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And out of pounds as